Welcome back, Pokemon fans. My name is Angel of the Night 091, and I've got an exciting video for you today. Today I'm going to be showing you how to go about getting yourself a shiny Greninja or even a shiny Froakie. Now, this is going to involve you having Pokemon Scarlet and Pokemon Violet, and as well, you will need to have some Pokemon to trade. Now, what you'll have to do, if you pop over to my Discord server, which is the Snowpoint Temple community, there is a section under the chat called the Sealed Chamber. Now, as you guys know, I'm very big into the whole Regigigas, Regirock, Regice, and Registeel in the original games. The Sealed Chamber was originally a part of the Snowpoint Temple. Now, we have a section in the Sealed Chamber called the Desert Ruins. Now, the Desert Ruins is a trade system that is distributing 6 IV guaranteed shiny eggs. You heard that right, guys. You will be able to get your hands on any Pokemon that is going to be distributed in Pokemon Scarlet and Violet through my Discord server. Now, the shiny Froakies, of course, I have 2 shiny Froakies available. One has the Torrent ability and the other has Protein. Now, each of these Froakies do have some egg moves. There is Switcheroo as well as Toxic Spikes. Now, in order to do this, when you go into the Desert Ruins, there is a special trade code which is available. As you guys could tell in the video, I do have that blocked out because it is a part of the Snowpoint Temple community. So if you guys are interested, pop over to the Discord, pop into the Desert Ruins, and you'll be able to get your hands on that trade code. Now, this is a trade system that is going 24/7, and depending on popularity, of course, we will increase the amount of switches distributing this as well. So here it is, guys. You just trade a random Pokemon that you no longer need. Obviously, I no longer need my Bergmite here, so I'm actually sending that over in my trade system right now, and I'm actually receiving a Lure Ball Shiny 6 IV Froakie egg. Now, I'm going to show you guys what that looks like in the system here in just a moment. Now, if you are looking for competitive Pokemon, or even a shiny competitive Greninja, there is a section in the Snowpoint Temple chat under the Sealed Chamber called the Ancient Tomb. And the Ancient Tomb is where you can post your Pokepaste or Smogon movesets there, and the system will provide you with a unique trainer code to trade with. So we're going to go ahead here and hatch our Froakie shiny eggs here, and as you can see, one of them is about to hatch right now. Now, the cool thing is that I can add as many eggs to this trade system as I want. So in the last week, I think I've done over probably 2,500 different trades. However, I've distributed probably 25 or 26 different shiny 6 IV eggs that ranged everywhere from Charmander to Tauros to, you name it, basically. If you guys are looking for specific eggs with egg moves, this is the place to go. So here we go. We've got our first shiny Froakie here, as you guys can see. Good old Sparkle coming out of the egg. And we're going to take a look at this Froakie here in just a moment. So if we go into our party and open up the Froakie and view it, we've got a female Protein Froakie in a Lure Ball here. So if we just go through and take a look at the information on the attacks, you can see Toxic Spikes and Switcheroo are both there, and the nature right now is Timid. Okay, if we take a look at the other shiny Froakie that we hatched, which is a male Froakie, we actually have this one as well as the nature Timid with Switcheroo as well as Toxic Spikes. Now, this one here, of course, has the Torrent ability. So as you can see, I'm providing 2 different Froakies for you guys to be able to obtain. So as you can see, I started clicking through a couple of my other Pokemon here. I apologize for that. But the next step is, if you're looking for competitive Pokemon, it is to look into the Ancient Tomb under the Sealed Chamber in the Discord server. So we're going to get into that here in just a moment, but I am super excited to see this Froakie. This Froakie is super cool. At first I was like, hey, you know what, I'm going to take a picture, but then I thought, you know what, I forgot I was recording. So I should probably go right into showing you guys the sealed, not the sealed, the ancient tomb under sealed chamber. So one thing you're going to need for the next step here is that if you do go into the sealed chamber and go to ancient tomb, you're going to need to have the move set. And as you can see there, I actually have the code available right in the instructions under sealed chamber. So there's, again, 3 different categories. Each category provides different options. So right now, we're just going to go in and specify what we want to trade. Now, we're going to want to get ourselves a shiny competitive battle Greninja. You know, because obvious reasons, we want to be able to do some awesome Wi-Fi battles. So let's do that here now. We're going to go in and click onto the ancient tomb. Gotta find my mouse here. All right, so under instructions, ancient tomb, we're gonna click into here. And what you're gonna wanna do is you're gonna wanna type .trade and then paste your Smogon or Pokepaste movesets here. Now, the .trade is a command for my Regigigas, and Regigigas is going to send you a private message. Okay, so it's going to slip into your DMs and provide you a unique trade code. Now, this is unique every time you specify what Pokemon you wish to trade. So, for example, right now we did the Greninja. Let's say later on we want to go and do the, let's say, an Arcanine or a Grimmsnarl. Those codes are going to be unique every time. So this system is just going to go through and trade you the one Pokemon at a time. It's a little bit slower, but you know what? It's perfectly fine. The fact that you're able to do this and get a Pokemon is pretty sweet, so I'm not really going to worry about having to trade multiples in a row. So essentially, if you put in for your shiny Greninja here, you're going to see it come up in the display when you're going to go in and trade. And look at that shine. That Greninja is looking pretty sweet. So let's go back to full screen here over to our Switch. We are actually done with the Discord preview at the moment. So we're going to go in and get this trade with this Greninja. So we're actually just going to trade a random Pokemon that we do not need. And as you guys can see here, there is the Cacnea that I don't require. So Cacnea is being sent over the trade system, over the Nintendo Network, and then we are getting our awesome shiny battle ready Greninja. As you guys can see, it comes in a standard Pokeball. When you do this, if you request with just like a Pokemon move set, it's going to be transferred in a Pokeball. If you guys want to specify like what ball it's in, you'll actually have to drop a file transfer of the PK9 file, and the PK9 file actually gets traded out exactly the way it's supposed to. So for example, if you wanted an Allure Ball or a Moon Ball or anything like that, it'll read the PK9 and then trade it exactly the way it's supposed to be. But the only thing that gets overwritten if you just drop the moveset in is just like the Pokeball that you're in. So as you guys can see here, we've got a Poison Terra type shiny Greninja. And it's looking pretty sweet there, guys. Definitely enjoy looking at Greninja. Pretty sweet Pokemon. Now, we did make a protein Greninja. So we're just going to run around with it here. As you guys can see, it looks pretty sweet. Definitely an interesting Greninja. Now, we're going to get into a little battle here just to show you guys that it does go into battle. Just to show you guys how cool looking Greninja is in this generation. So we're going to go up against this awesome Hawlucha that I just randomly walked into. And we're going to go for the terrestrialization into poison. And then we're going to go in for the gunk shot. So there we have it, guys. If you are interested in using the trade system over at Snowpoint Temple within the sealed chamber, be sure to click the Discord link in the description below, and as well check out the instruction section under sealed chamber. It lays out all the information on what you have to do to be able to access the ancient tomb, the island cave, and the desert ruins. Alright guys, hope you enjoyed. Take care, have a good one, and peace out.